guys, and welcome back to my new video here on this channel. Today guys, I am back with a Town Hall level 9 farming guide. Yep, we're gonna be just talking about every single thing that you should consider when you're gonna go on farming, when you go on that chilling side of Clash of Clans. And that's what I'm doing currently. I'm just farming, having a lot of fun, and basically enjoying the beauty of Clash of Clans. Now, before we do get into this video, don't forget to go ahead, check out bullshit to get free gems. It's the fastest way to get gems. Again, pretty cool. Fake sponsor. But yeah guys, let's get rid of the bad jokes and let's get into this pretty great video. Today guys, I'm gonna be talking about the attacking strategies that you should follow, the attacking strategies that you should leave, where to farm, and another pretty great way where you could also farm in instead of the basic farming. And I'm gonna also consider a couple of myths, and not just myths but even other attacking strategies that you could also consider when you're gonna go ahead and farm. So the first thing that I'm gonna be talking about is attacking strategy, because it's the power that you use to farm. And when it comes to farming, you don't need a lot of power. You just need to be patient, find the base, and destroy it. You could destroy it with even the most basic troops and the weakest troops like the barbarians and archers. It just does not matter. What matters the most is, of course, the efficiency, being efficient with your resources, and of course being smart. Because if you became stupid, I guess using go wipe as a farming strategy, that's not gonna work. So let's go ahead and talk about attacking strategies that you could use at town level 9. Now, attacking strategies that I used to use were Barch, Garch, I think also there was another attacking strategy where you use giants and archers. I think it was called, I'm not sure, but giants slash archers you could say. I also used giants and healers at a point, but I left all those strategies on to the side because I just found out that they are not working at town level 9. It's just a different experience, it's a different level and stage of the game, so you should be improving your attacking power, your troops of course. So I went ahead and tried a couple of other attacking strategies that I was pretty interested with. One of them, and actually the most one, was balloons and minions, balloonians. And why is that? Because I've heard that it's great at farming, it's fantastic at trophy pushing, and it's a way that you could confirm either getting all the loot or just getting the trophies that you need and getting the 1-star at least when you're gonna go ahead and trophy push. Now, balloons and minions, my friends, as you can see, my balloons are not max and my minions are also not level 5, which means that I do have kind of like weak troops, kind of like Town Hall level 8 balloons and minions, but it does work pretty great and I did find a lot of success with. Now again, balloons and minions, one of the attacking strategies that you could use, it uses 112,000 elixir when you have level 5 balloons, and I think when you have the max out balloons, I think you use, I'm not sure, I think it's 150,000 elixir, but something around there. If you get a base with 200,000 elixir, bam, you already got the profit, you don't need to care about that. But usually when you're gonna farm at Great Leagues, you'll be finding bases with 300,000 elixir, with 500,000 elixir. It's just crazy. So let's go ahead and get into other attacking strategies that you could go ahead and use. Now, another attacking strategies that you could go ahead and use is the Hog Riders. Now, the Hog Riders was, or yes, it was used a lot at the old times, but now it's kind of like dropped down just because they got nerfed and they got a lot weaker. But if you know how to use them and if you use them smartly on the right bases, believe it or not, you could find easy success with them. They just need a couple of hundreds of dark elixir, which is kind of costly for some, because you know dark elixir is kind of like a very rare or expensive resource to waste. So if you don't care about dark elixir, Hog Riders will be a perfect attacking strategy to use, and it's a perfect attacking strategy to use now and then. Now another attacking strategy that you could use at lower level is the attacking strategies that I did mention, like Barge, Garch, and all of these. You could use them, but on bases that kind of like have the resources on the outside, or weaker bases and lower league bases. But what I found as a town level 9 is that it's pretty rare to find a filled up collectors and mines base, because basically, I don't know, maybe because a lot of town level 9 players are pretty serious into the game and they're not abandoning it. But I found that happening. I went to Crystal League and I found that happening. I went to Gold League, the same thing. So I guess I just went ahead with a very strong attacking strategy and destroyed the storages that are inside of the base. Now, where to farm, or what type of attacking strategy actually to kind of like leave on the side, is of course the attacking strategies that are just so powerful and they just need a lot of resources. For example, Go Wipe, Go Wee Wee. There are a couple of other ones too, like an All P.E.K.K.A attacking strategy, and this and that. You want to mostly, and also an Old Witch attacking strategy. You want to focus mostly on being efficient and being smart. And I think Balloons and Minions is a very strong strategy compared to the amount of resources you put into it. And yeah, compared to the other attacking strategies, it's perfect. It could destroy both bases, the bases that has filled up storages and the bases that have filled up miners and collectors. So it's pretty cool strategy. I like using it. It's pretty fantastic, and I would recommend it as the first recommendation. But again, it's all about your opinion, this and that. So the place that you should farm at when you are at town level 9. I kind of like experienced or experiment or made an experiment on where you should farm when you are at town hall level 9. And the best league that have worked out for me is Gold League 1. Gold League 1, especially at the 1800s, is perfect. It is incredible. You could find all sort of great loot. Let me just show you what do I mean. For the past couple of hours, look at this loot. 300,000 elixir. 170,000 gold, which is not much, but definitely decent. 230,000 gold. 269,000 elixir. 200 dark elixir. Dark elixir here is not a priority, but you could find bases with a lot of dark elixir, and you could get that into your pocket. Then we got 200,000 elixir. 600 dark elixir. We got 100,000 gold, 100,000 elixir, 100 dark elixir, and this and that. You can find some pretty great loot. Now, consider it as a town level 9. That's pretty great loot that you could find. Let me just show you an example of a base that you could destroy balloons and minions that has miners and collectors on the outside. For an example, this base. Release all the balloons to get rid of the topper defenses. Now I know that a lot of people say I'm stupid, why haven't attacked from the bottom. I wanted to confirm my loot, not the trophies or getting a 3-star in this base, so I did decide to go YOLO it and spam the shit out of my balloons on the top of the base, and yeah, hope for the best basically. So I got all the loot at that point. I saw that there was a lot of my troops left, minimum buildings, or not a lot of buildings were left. Random healing spell there, boom. You can see that it's a confirmed 3-star right from that, because there are a couple of defensive buildings left and a lot of balloons for that to take care of them. So we got rid of everything. 79% of the current time. We got the second star, 92%, 99, and boom, the minions done a great job. We got that base. Another type of base that you could find which have a lot of gold, a lot of elixir, and a lot of dark elixir, and you could choose what type of kind of like what resource you wanna get. So this base is one of the examples. We got 50% on. It's a town level 9. Again, I have weak troops, so that's why I got 50%, and I don't focus on trophies. So as you can see, this base have got 300,000 gold, 400,000 elixir, and 1,700 dark elixir, which is pretty decent. Now as you can see, I dropped all of my balloons on the top side because I've seen a lot of storages and only 2 air defenses to cover that, couple of wizard towers, couple of archer towers. So there you go, the balloons done a very good job. Level 5 balloons are pretty great, but the minions are not the best. They still need to be upgraded so they could be even better. Now the minions were a bit kind of like dragged by the archer over there, archer queen, but then they got rid of her and they continued doing their work. So we got rid of a lot of these storages, and then we got our elixir storages. Now a lot of you will say, why haven't you attacked from the bottom? From the bottom there was a lot of defenses, there were a lot of traps. I knew that. Were the hidden Teslas, so it's most likely that I'm gonna end up with no balloons after that attack, or after that like mass attack from the bottom. And I didn't want it that because I didn't want it to take the dark elixir and leave all the other resources. So I did end up with a decent amount of resources, not all of the resources definitely, there were still 4 storages left. But again, as I said, I have weak troops and a great clutch, by the way, done by the Barbarian King over there and his minions. So yeah, there you go, a very good example of a loaded up loot base that are all in the storages. Now another attacking strategy, or two farming strategies other than like the classic farming strategies, is the attacking strategy that's called sub 200. Now sub 200 is a pretty great attacking strategy that you could go to under 200 trophies, find bases that are town level 7, 8, 9 and 10 with filled up loot that have abandoned the game, of course, and you will just destroy them, because also there's a lot of other players that are down there to kind of like also farm, so you could also farm their loot, so you could even farm the farmers that have even a lot of loot. And I know that's a pretty great attacking strategy to use, but the disadvantage of that of that strategy is that for every single attack you will need to go and drop down that archer queen for like 20 times and ending the battles, basically dropping down trophies. Because what will happen is that you will gain a lot of trophies and you will lose super minimum trophy. Means like 1 trophy every single loss, which is pretty miserable. So you'll find a lot of hard times going through that. That's why I haven't went for that attacking strategy, and I did try it out from before, it did work, but again, you know, you need to face the consequences of that. Another attacking strategy that I did use and it did work and it was phenomenal is that I went to Crystal League or Master League, so Crystal League 1 or Master League 3, and what I found there is that there were town halls at the outside, so I can get 1 star and get the bonus of that league. And with an improvement of the bonuses, you could find a lot of that loot just like there, and you'll be really lucky if you manage to find a base with the town hall on the outside from the beginning. You could also find bases that are town level 8s up there. You could get 50% on them and still get the bonus, which is an incredible bonus. And again guys, it's gonna depend on your troops if they are good or not, and it's also gonna depend on your competitive skills, because you will need to be very good at attacking, and you need to have also a very good base layout or defensive base layout. So guys, now I hope you enjoyed this pretty great amazing guide. Don't forget to leave a like rating, a comment, share suggestions and thoughts about this guide. You know, share a couple of ideas, your attacking strategies that you use in farming and this and that, and also sharing your experience of the town level 9 farming. You know, let us benefit from your experience. And again guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, because that will be absolutely appreciated by me. And again guys, my time is finished. However, hey, have a nice day and peace out. Well, it's rage time.